Welcome back to Feel Good Breakfast Show. This is Expresso and S3, and we are very, very privileged to have somebody in studio that will entertain you a little bit later. And last year, with the help of South Africa's finest talent, Game hosted the first ever Beat the Winter Blues virtual music festival, an online platform aimed to inspire and support South African musicians during the challenging lockdown. Now, continuing their support for the local music industry, the retail giant will hold live-streamed and in-store performances with local talent, including none other than award-winning musician Arno Carstens, who continues to marvel us with his many, many talents. Please give Arno a massive Expresso on S3. Welcome. It's Arno! Yes, that's it.
Good
I love
morning.
the trumpet. Where did that come from? That was great. Sure, you brought your hierocrat.
Man, that's how it normally sounds for me when I go to the gym. All the gym instructors are like, "What are you doing here?
Yeah, exactly. Long
You don't
time.
need to be here."
It happens.
I'm like, "No."
It happens to me all the time, man. Gee whiz, it's crazy, but it's so good to have you on the couch.
Thank you for having me,
yeah. So, over the past, 25 years, you've been entertaining us with all sorts of different things. You're such a creative. Whenever I see you, you're always doing something different, which I really appreciate that about you. But aside from music, of course, you've got this Beat the Winter Blues concept. Why was this so important for you to join up and make it happen?
Look, we in winter, we all know our situation as South Africans. We know the whole immense poverty and stuff. So it's an absolute no-brainer, and I'm just so I'm privileged to be part of this whole movement. And thank you very much to Game for, for taking care of all the South African artists, and just doing a fantastic job.
You know, you are a fan of your live audience, I know, because when I've seen you perform, I mean, that's the energy that you get from everybody.
It's a nervous energy.
It is a nervous energy, but also I've seen you have this perfection that you love about your performances, and that's awesome, because you really care about what you do. But the virtual space as well, I mean, has that been something that you've been tapping into during lockdown?
Yes, we did, as like all the artists, but that is a kind of a weird one.
Right.
Because you're like, hey!
Yeah, and
it's you.
Then it's a laptop, it's just like, okay.
And so it was interesting getting your head around it, but it's been fantastic, man. I think me with a lot of artists, we've learned such a lot. We had to like reinvent the wheel.
Indeed. So the thing is, when we were outside of this lockdown, we had experiences. We could go travel countries and we'd see something that'll inspire a song. How do you get inspired when you have no exposure to the outside world?
TV.
Oh, really? Netflix?
TV's been my main source of... for many, many years.
Okay.
From the 18 to Falcon Crest and Dallas. I've been around.
You have, really?
I've got a lot of songs.
Well, that's the thing. And I mean, the thing is, TV has been, and I think the arts actually has been the ultimate entertainer in lockdown. I think now more than ever, this is why I love the Beat the Winter Blues campaign, because it kind of showcases the people that really need to be celebrated. And those are the people who have entertained us during lockdown. We've consumed music differently. We've consumed music with more intent than ever before. It's no longer driving in our cars, cruising. We've been at home with our families, listening to Arno Carstens.
Yes, I think there's a subconscious movement happening in the arts, in the metaverse.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know.
You're right.
We've done a lot of reading about it, and there's just such a lot of stuff happening out there, Bitcoin and all that stuff, but also for the art world, NFTs and things. So there's a bit of a revolution coming.
It is. I mean, you can tell, and I think everything, that virtuality of the world has really, changed us. As long as we keep the sort of the humble and those values.
Humans humble?
I know. But that's what I'm saying.
That's not going to happen.
It's important for us that, like, for me, I do believe that the humility that we show as well, it's so important. Some of us have to keep it alive.
Yeah, I mean, this thing that you guys are going to talk later today about fighting the plastic.
Yes.
I mean, I believe that our government is not really part of it. It's not part of the Greenpeace thing. I think the only country in the world, almost, whose government is not part of it. So, absolutely disgusting. Government.
We have to look after
let's talk about it, and let's clean up this whole planet, man.
So, with regard to inspiration like that, latest music projects, I'd love to hear about what you've been cooking up.
Well, I finished my solo album. We're going to do a lot of three new songs from the new album.
Yeah.
Today, but because the Springbok Noodle album is coming out now,
nice.
I'm pushing out my album for another 2 months.
Okay, but I mean, I'm looking forward to it. I know there's some tracks here that we're going to see, and you're going to be performing it over here. And is it great to perform sort of on this stage? I mean, I know it's not a laptop, but we've got something.
Man, I've been rehearsing with these guys. It's been so fantastic.
Yeah.
There's a new kind of a brotherly love happening.
There is.
Because we don't get to play that much. So now it's like we really talk to each other.
We have so many cameramen that are ready to applaud you guys. We try to bring in a big crowd.
Yes.
So we're gonna do it, yeah. That's it. Everybody, just
2
cameramen,
hands.
just make some noise there. And yeah, that's it. Woo! Now, you see, did you hear that? That's what it sounds like at a virtual gig.
Wow.
And that's all me shouting.
All right. That's just you in the bath.
Exactly.
Wonderful.
But Arno, thank you so much for joining us today. Also,
Thank you
very
for
much
having
for what you do for the industry, the arts as well, and putting in so many pieces of effort to ensure that we are entertained. We can't wait to hear your music a little later.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Love it. Arno Carstens on your Feel Good Breakfast Show here at Expresso here at S3. And make sure you catch his live performance tomorrow, Saturday, 26 June at 5 p.m. via live stream on the Game Facebook page. It is going to be epic. Arno will be performing live on Game's Facebook page in support of their nationwide blanket drive. We'll update the photo and warm your soul and help Mzansi beat the winter blues by donating any new blankets in the collection boxes placed in selected stores across the country. The collection bins will be available until end of June and will be donated to vulnerable children and families in need this cold winter season. Game cares, and that's why we all do too.